I can only imagine you watching this testimony of Cecile Richards. You were just probably a living, breathing fact check right there watching this stream. What did you make of her testimony yesterday?
Yeah, it was pretty much like a 3-hour eye roll. It was tough to watch her say these things, knowing that they're not true, knowing that what she's saying is not accurate. There was something good. There were two things that were good that came out of the testimony, though. One was that Cecile Richards, despite her going on the Joey Behar show and saying that Planned Parenthood provides mammograms a couple years ago, finally came out. She said under oath that Planned Parenthood does not operate any mammogram machines inside their facility. So that was good that finally came out. And the other thing was that she admitted that without federal tax dollars, 86% of their revenue is from abortions, which I think is very telling and really sort of blows up this whole 3% of services are abortion services.
And that's 86% of their revenue. And one of the things, too, that I know that you had caught, particularly when she was saying that Planned Parenthood, well, they didn't offer mammograms. She went back to say that she never claimed that they did, but yet she's been on multiple networks. I mean, we've played the videos on this program. She's been on multiple networks saying, oh, well, we do provide mammograms, acting as though that's something that conflating mammograms and just regular breast screenings.
Yeah, and that, when I first heard her say that, I just thought, oh my gosh, I mean, is she that clueless about what's going on inside of these clinics? And I think maybe that's true. I think maybe she is so uninvolved with the actual facilities that are being run by Planned Parenthood that she just doesn't know the truth. I mean, there were several times yesterday in the testimony where they asked, specific questions about clinic operations. And she said, I don't know. So, it seems that she's sort of paid $500,000 to be their talking head, but she really doesn't know anything about the organization that she's representing.
Right, and the biggest line of defense that she seems to have, and I've heard this not only invoked by her, but from her surrogates as well and supporters, is that, oh, well, we don't use any of this federal money. That none of it goes towards abortions. Not a single cent of this goes towards abortions. But explain, because you've been there. You're a former executive. How does that exactly work in the Planned Parenthood organization?
Yeah, Planned Parenthood would have us believe that all of this money that they get is in separate accounts and it's paying for separate paychecks and, everything is separate. The toilet paper that goes in the abortion room is going to be different than the toilet paper in the family planning bathroom. I mean, that's what they would have us believe. But the truth is that at the end of the day, all of the money goes into one bank account. So the money that's, the $20,000 they're making at one facility on abortions, that cash is going into the same exact account that the check from the federal government, that check goes into. So it's all one account. So, they can claim that all day long. But if you actually went in their books and started to look, you would see that there's really no separation of money. The money that comes in, that's federal dollars, the money that comes in for abortions, it's all commingled into the same account.
And surprising, too, when she had said just when she was answering the question of federal funding and talking about the revenue that Planned Parenthood made, 86% from abortions. And then the very beginning, she was asked about her salary. And she had said that without bonuses and benefits, it was somewhere around $520,000. The head of an organization that receives quite a bit of federal cash, making that much money, 6 figures, is kind of shocking. That's a lot of money for her position.
It is a lot of money, and particularly for how disconnected she is with what's taking place inside of Planned Parenthood facilities, it's a whole lot of money. And that's without bonuses. I mean, we know that when clinics meet their goals, when affiliates meet their goals, she's certainly getting a kickback, a bonus. It was the same inside of my clinic. Whenever we met our goals for abortions sold inside of our clinic, I got a kickback. I got a bonus for that. So there's a lot of incentives, that the employees make by working at Planned Parenthood. And it's all goal oriented. So meeting your goals, making sure you're selling enough abortions, things like that.
Selling abortions. That is an amazing phrase. Selling abortions and basically commission off of that.